Hello, y'all. Oops, I think I got started again. Let me go over there and fix that. Okay, got it. Um, Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne, and I'm just popping on here this afternoon. Welcome, Trail and Gay Vlog. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. I hope you're all having a great day and a great week, and it's Valentine's Day. So I thought I would come on here at a moment's notice because, well, I never know when I'm going to come on. Hey, Rosie, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. I was out, I did my 5 mile run. I came back, I did my videos. Hey, Dory, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day, my friend. Welcome, welcome. And so I went out and did my 5 mile run, and I came back in and I did my videos. And then I thought, well, I haven't been on since Saturday, and I was going to come on yesterday twice, and then I decided not to at the last moment. Yeah, love is in the air. Absolutely. Hey, Peyton, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And I thought, well, it's Valentine's Day. I've got to come on, and wish you all a happy Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh. We kind of celebrated it yesterday because my husband and my family, they're all kind of out and about today. Well, my husband's working, and everyone's out and about. So we celebrated it yesterday. And I love Valentine's Day. Hey, John, welcome, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. And yesterday I did a video and I put it up called Love Valentine's Day in Las Vegas. And it was kind of stories from my life on Valentine's Day. And Valentine's has always, me too, Dory, but I have chocolate here, but I get one piece per day. And that's my rule with me. I get one piece of my Valentine's Day candy per day. And so I came on yesterday and I did a Valentine's Day video, and it was just different stories from my life on Valentine's Day. And I thought, well, everyone has their Valentine's Day story to share. And as you know, that Valentine's Day is a special day, love, but often people think of it only as romantic love, when indeed it's not. It's just love, people that you love and care about. Hey, John, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And it is a day about love. It could be anybody that you love. Growing up, my daddy always brought us candy on Valentine's Day. He brought my mother candy and he brought us kids candy, always and forever. My mother picked up that tradition later, and she would always get us candy. She always sent me candy no matter where I was, whatever age I was. And she always sent me candy. Absolutely, Dory. I totally agree. And hey, Arties, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. And so, yeah, Valentine's Day should be fun. And so my mom started, getting us candy every time for Valentine's Day. And when my kids were little, she, of course, always sent Valentines to the kids, and she sent it to me and to the kids. And, I picked up that tradition as well. Hey, Aurora, welcome, welcome. And so I picked up that tradition as well. And I always bought my kids and my husband too. He buys me candy, but I buy him candy too. It's just a tradition in my family that we buy each other candy, even though candy's got sugar and sugar's probably not good for us. But once a year, or, twice a year, it's perfectly fine, in my opinion. And none of us eat, the whole box of candy sitting down. We usually have a piece or two, and that's it. And but yeah, it's always been my tradition. So every Valentine's Day, I give my kids and my husband chocolates, and they give me chocolates. And it's always a heart-shaped box. I don't like square boxes. I like heart-shaped. I'm fussy. And so, yeah. And I was telling the story about when I ran off to get married. I was in my 20s and I ran off to Las Vegas. Dory knows where the Strip is. And so thank you, John. Thank you so much. Thank you, John. And I ran off to Las Vegas to get married. Now, you'll have to listen to the video that I put up yesterday, but you actually have to go back on another video from the past, from Stories from My Life, Las Vegas, or something like that, to find out what, how it all ended up. Oh my goodness, Dory. Wow. Hey, Jamie. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Did you want to buy a house or was it a mistake, Dory? Because I'm going to tell you a little story that happened to me yesterday, a really weird thing. I went to call my son. My son's got a kind of a hard number to memorize, and I got two of the numbers backwards, and I got a wrong number. And immediately, the person didn't pick up or anything, but I hung up after one ring, realizing it wasn't my son's number. And I was out on the trail, running trail, and all of a sudden I get a message back, "Who is this?" And I said, "Sorry, I dialed the wrong number. It was a mistake." And, "Oh, okay, Dory, okay." And so I went and so I thought no more of it. I said, "I'm sorry." I text them back because they text me, obviously. And, "Hey, welcome, welcome." And so what happened was then they sent another message, like after I said I made a mistake, they went, in a text. And I thought, that is really weird, but I couldn't figure out how to block, that. So then they sent another text, "Who are you?" And so finally I responded back, "I am a mom who was trying to dial her son and did not have my glasses on." And that was it. And then they said, "Okay." And that was it. But had they responded anymore, I would have figured out a way to block them from texting me. And, but yeah, a lot of weird people in the world. Not every telephone number that someone misdials is something suspicious, but a lot of people live their life very suspiciously. And we live in kind of an old people's golfing community. And there's a lot of them that sit around looking for something to be suspicious about, I think. Oh, that makes sense, Story. That is why you have not applied for healthcare yet, because you may move. And are you planning on moving someplace in particular? Are you going to stay in Las Vegas? You're going to stay in the area, something smaller? A lot of people in their 60s begin to downsize. I don't want to do that, but I understand why. And I always say, if I'm going to downsize, I'm going to downsize into a motorhome, or a travel trailer. Because, I love my home. I mean, if I'm going to make a move, it's going to be in something that is adjustable. Hanging with Mr. J. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And, if I were really going to move, good, Joy, good. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you. If I was going to move, I would buy a travel trailer or a motorhome or something like that. I have no desire to move, no desire whatsoever. But I do understand a lot of people have to do it for financial reasons. A lot of people have to do it because everybody all their kids moved across country and now they're going to move. A lot of people downsize or move after the age of 60 for a lot of reasons. And but for me, I don't want to move. I don't have any desire to move. But if I did, it would be something that would be flexible, like a motorhome, because if my kids lived in different states, I could go to each kid's house and park in their driveway, have my own place, because motorhomes and campers are pretty self-contained. Or even like these van conversions. A lot of people are going for the van conversions because you can park them near anywhere, whereas some of the places you can't. Absolutely right, my friend. May God bless you and make your heart happy. Absolutely, absolutely. And so sometimes, these van conversions can be a really good idea too, because they're easy to get around. Hey, Passion for Art, my friend. Welcome, welcome. I shared out your live stream yesterday. It was a wonderful live stream. And so these van conversions, have a bathroom, a shower, a kitchen. It's very, confined. I mean, it's not like as big as a motorhome or a camper because it's a van. But a lot of people live in them and they love them, and they find that, they can they can park them in a driveway, they can park them in a parking lot. It's not like a motorhome where you have to, sometimes you have to park in an RV park or whatever. But motorhomes are big and they're more like a bus, and a camper you pull along, and a van, sometimes, there's probably vans that go down the road that are actually van conversions that we just think is a regular van when they're not, so for me, if I was going to downsize, I would not want to buy a condo. I would not want to buy a townhouse. I would not want to buy a smaller house. I would simply get me probably a motorhome. And that way I can go wherever I want, stay as long as I want, and then leave when I want. Now, if I was, too old to drive it, let's say I was too old, I would have one of my kids drive it for me, or I would pay someone to drive it, Yeah, Dory, you might think, Dory, about the possibility of a camper. If your truck is big enough and you could pull a camper, I'm telling you, you could live almost anywhere. Hey, Charles, happy Valentine's Day to you, my friend. Happy Valentine's Day. And yeah, you could possibly pull a camper with it. I mean, or, something. I love that idea. I really, really love that idea. So, Valentine's Day stories. I mean, do you have a favorite Valentine's Day story that that happened to you? A happy one, not a sad one, but a happy one with a happy ending. I've told my Valentine's Day stories. We also bought this house around 10 years ago, and I call it Grandma's house, but it's my house, but it's always, because I grew up on Grandma's porch. So that's how that started. Grandma's, yeah, porta potty. Yep. And no, I haven't visited Anne Swan and Luxor before, but I'm always open. I'm always open to visiting. But I think most people have a Valentine's Day story that has a good memory to it. And remember, Valentine's Day is not just about romantic love. It's about love. It's about caring for people. You could, your best friend could be your Valentine, or, a professional give you a Valentine. You could say, hey, you're my professional Valentine, or whatever. But I have a lot of wonderful moments on Valentine's Day. I've been very blessed with love, and, and so I give a lot of love out. And but yes, I ran off to Las Vegas one time in my 20s, and ran off to Las Vegas and to get married, and at the Little Chapel of the West. I'm sure it's still there, but Las Vegas has grown, as Dory knows, tremendously throughout the years since then. That was, quite a long time ago. And it was just a strip on Las Vegas, whereas now it's a huge city. And you could walk from one end of Las Vegas to the other at that time. And now you could not, I don't think. It's just, I mean, I guess you could, but it's so big. It's just huge. It's a huge, huge city. So yeah, Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day stories. Yeah, so I ran off to get married. It was in the middle of the night. It was actually Friday the 13th, and my potential husband wanted to get married when we got there, which was still Friday the 13th. I said, no way, we're not getting married on Friday the 13th. We'll get our license on the 14th, which in Las Vegas, the place to get the license and to get married is open all night. It's open 24/7. At least it was then. So we got our license, and then we went to the Justice of the Peace instead of waiting for the Little Chapel of the West the next day, as it was originally scheduled. So I'm not going to tell you the ending to the story because I was really young, and you know how you run off to Vegas when you're young. But I have been happily married a very long time, and to the same man, and he is my Valentine. And of course, my family is my Valentines. And so I love that. I love that. But yeah, Jory, porta potties, they come in all shapes and sizes. And I just think, that might be an idea for you. I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in, but I think, you'd meet a lot of people. And if you didn't like where you were, you could always move to a different place. There's a lot of RV parks. If you know people, you can be in their driveway. They just opened up a pop-up at the airport. What is a pop-up, Jory? What is a pop-up? Yeah, I didn't come on yesterday. I just put up videos yesterday, but we did the Super Bowl. I'm sure y'all did the Super Bowl. Um, we did the Super Bowl here at home. We had all kinds of food. And but I'm not real big into sports, but my husband and my kids are. And so I went in at one point, I went in the kitchen and I turned on music. I play music and I danced. I danced for a couple hours last night, by myself, but in the kitchen, because I do that for exercise. And so I did that last night. And oh, okay, marriage license place. So they do that at the airport. Wow. Because they probably know that a lot of people are flying in to get married because there's no waiting period, there's no nothing. But I don't think there's a waiting period anywhere anymore. There used to be. When my husband and I got married, it was really funny. Just a couple days before, they changed the state's rules that you didn't have to wait. You didn't have to wait. Like it was like a 3 day, and then you had to go get blood tests and all that. And they don't do that anymore where we are. Hey, Selvin, welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, Selvin. Wow, isn't that ironic? Maybe it was because of Valentine's Day, Dory. Maybe it was because of Valentine's Day. They knew they were going to get flooded with people coming in to get married on Valentine's Day. But yeah, I remember that. I remember that. You do a lot of to be young and foolish. I actually did a video. I haven't put it up yet called Young and Foolish. Oh, only to be young and foolish again. There's something about being young and foolish that's a lot of fun, but foolish in a good way. And, when you're young, often you're in and out of love. At least I was in and out of love a lot. And then later you get more settled, I think. Oh, thank you, Selvins. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. I hope you're having a great one. I'm having a great one. We celebrated yesterday because everybody was here yesterday. And so we celebrated yesterday. And so I'll tell you, my husband said, what do you want for Valentine's Day besides flowers and candy? I said, I want a new electric blanket. I just gotten one for Christmas, but I don't like it. So he got me a new electric, a really fancy one. It's like you have to have a pilot's license to run this electric blanket. It's got all kinds of controls. And I haven't figured it out yet. I have not figured out this electric blanket. So my husband and I are going to sit down tonight and figure out this electric blanket. I'm used to the ones that have like 10 dials and from, low to hot. And this one, oh my gosh. Thank you, Trell. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you, my friend. Thank you. And this one, I mean, it's got the two different dials to it. So you have one for each side. Medicine, think of me. How many poems of my love did you sing and chart when the flute did not kneel for my sadness, nor when I came to sing in my weeping? Oh, how beautiful. That's beautiful, my friend. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Hey, Editorial Gold. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. So, this electric blanket, oh my gosh, it's got 20 settings. But the thing is, each setting is got its own setting, if that makes sense. I've never seen one like this. So I can't figure the whole thing out. It's on a timer and it's got all kinds of things. Yes, absolutely, Trail. Absolutely. And I can't figure it out. So I told my husband, I said, let's sit down tonight and try to figure out this electric blanket. Electric blankets are supposed to be so easy and so simple, but this one's not. I mean, it's really quite complicated. And so hopefully we'll figure it out tonight. Thank you, Passion. Thank you. Passion is a beautiful artist. She's painting a barn now, a picture of a barn, and she's taking her time. And she comes up online and does a live stream, and you get to watch her like Bob Ross. You get to watch her as she paints, and she plays music in the background, and it's really, really, really talented. She's really talented and really, really wonderful. The videos are really wonderful. So if you connect with Passion for Art, make sure to ring her the bell so that you can make sure that you get her live streaming. Hey, Marianne, welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. You know, I'm coming up with this new thought. Okay. I think we're all doing good. I'm coming up with this new thought. You know, I've been told, I don't know whether this is true, but that you should have a separate channel for your videos and a separate channel for your live streams. And I do notice, I think there is some truth to that. Yeah, Dory, barn paintings are really, really beautiful. And she's a passion for art, is such a talented artist. And so this is the thing, is that I am thinking, you know how I mix my Dianna Brianne. I have 5 channels. So if you're not connected to all 5, in the description box, there should be all the links. If the links are broken, which periodically YouTube breaks, just copy and paste the name of the channel. You'll go to each channel that way, connect to all 5, and likely I'll connect back with you. But the other 4 channels, I'm thinking about putting my content up and saving this one for live streaming. Hey, Momshi Eva Taub, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking that I will probably end up doing my live streams on this channel. Jamie, what do you think about that? Because you're pretty expert about this type of thing. Live streams for one channel, content for another. I know people that are great big channels that do both. So I'm kind of like mixed on it because I really like putting my content out on my main page, main channel. But people are telling me, no, you need to put the content on one because it messes up the analytics. That's right, Trell. Absolutely. You want to connect in the right way so that once you connect, you play the video. You can be over here while you're playing the video, but don't mute it. You know, make sure, and then you can actually go back and really watch it in entirety later, where you can focus on it, and ring their bell and leave a good comment. And that's how I do it. Hey, Mr. Tranquillo, happy Valentine's Day to you, my friend. And I do hope you all enjoyed the Super Bowl. Like I said, I'm not real into the Super Bowl, but I did, I enjoy the excitement of my family with it because they're hooting and hollering and they're so excited, and I don't get it, myself. But, I love being around that energy and, the excitement of it all. And so, yeah. But so what I'm thinking is this, is that if I'm coming, I'm thinking I'm just going, oh, yeah, good for you, Dory, good for you. Probably half and half, right? Half the people are disappointed and half are excited. So for me, I think that I'm going to primarily make this channel my live stream channel. So those who want to watch my content, probably should connect to the other 4 channels because I put different content on all 5 channels. They're not the same. In the beginning, I put the same video up. Now I put entirely different content. So what you get over here will be different than what you get over there. And, I'm putting great content up. And so if you want to watch the content and beyond the live stream, go to the other channels. Now, on the top of every video I make, I do pin to the top in the comments section all the links to my channels. But sometimes YouTube breaks the link and then you can't get to it that way. So you have to copy and paste the name of the channel, but they're very easy channels. Probably even if you just look up my whole name, you'll find all 5 channels eventually. And I might take one of those channels eventually and make those a live stream channel too. But for right now, I'm just keeping those a content channel. Over here, I think, like I said, the live streaming channel. Hey, Sparkling Ideas, welcome, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And so happy Valentine's Day. You must be on Tuesday, Sparkling Ideas, because it's not morning here, it's afternoon, unless you are on the West Coast, then it would be morning. Hey, John Boone Boone, welcome, welcome, my friend. Great to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. So yeah, yesterday was kind of a big day for us because we celebrated Valentine's Day yesterday, even though today is Valentine's Day, and we were celebrating the Super Bowl and everything. And Sparkling Ideas says, happy Valentine's to you and everyone. And Joy says you can upload some of your lives if you like the content for your other channels. Joy, I don't know how people do that. I'm not sure how you upload a YouTube video. I don't know how to do it, honestly. Oh, I like that. Blonde in his golden hair in love. I saw the wonder. I love poetry. I love poetry. I just love poetry. And I write poetry too. Yeah. And Passion for Art says, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. So I didn't come on yesterday. I was just too busy, and I have family, and I just wanted to spend my day with my family. And so twice I was going to come on. So I put the notice that I was going to be on, and then I took it down. So people that, well, I know how to upload videos from my camera to the computer, but I don't know how to upload them from YouTube to the computer. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, after I come off of here, if I wanted to upload this live stream, I don't know how to do that. I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could upload. Thank you, Editorial Gold. I agree. Support each other. If you want to be a friend, if you want to make a friend, be a friend. And so often people come into the live stream and they'll beg for someone to come to their channel. Well, no one wants to go to a channel that you have to beg to go to. You go to their channel, you go to different people's channel, you let them know, hey, I'm going to your channel, Sparkling Ideas, or I'm going to your channel, Editorial Gold, or I'm going to your channel, Mr. Chiquillo, or Passion for Art. You let them know, and then you go over, you play, start playing the video, make a comment, let the video play while you're over here, and that way they get credit for it, and then you can go back later and actually watch their videos, and you make a friend. You make a friend. I mean, you build friendships here. So many people are about building subscribers, and I'm all about that too. We all like the numbers, but you want to build friendships, because if you're not building friendships, you just got a bunch of empty numbers, people that may not come back, and so you're not going to get the views. So you want to build your relationships. Oh, okay, my friend. Thank you. Do you do content on your channel, my friend, or what do you do? Are you a non-content provider or a content provider, a live streamer, But so many people are too caught up into grow. And I'm here because I love the friendship. Hey, Charlie, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yep. I'll give you a blue wrench, my friend. Thank you. Yep. And so you, yeah, I agree. Sparkling Ideas. I agree. I love good music. I danced last night, as I was telling you. While the Super Bowl was on, because I'm not real into sports, but I love the celebration. I love while everybody's watching the game, I went and turned my music on and danced in the kitchen for exercise. I played a lot of 80s music and some 90s music. I'm still caught in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I've never advanced beyond that when it comes to music, And so yesterday I did not come on here. I took a break. Saturday I was on. I don't think Saturday night I came on. I think Saturday day I came on. I had been on for like 2 weeks every single day, twice a day for about 2 weeks. I'm all that darling's trying to be. All and and so I took the day off yesterday, you know, and I love doing live streams because it connects me and I build it around my own schedule, whatever my schedule is. 10 o'clock at night is usually good for me. During the day, I never know what time I'm going to come on until I come on because I have, we all have lives. So we all have busy stuff that we do. A lot of people are working, a lot of people are working during the day or out shopping or grocery shopping or cleaning their house or exercising or whatever. Yeah, sparkling ideas. I don't listen to much music on the radio currently. I listen to the old stuff. Hey, Ding Channel, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Yeah, I listen to the old stuff. I don't listen to a lot of the new stuff. I don't like the new stuff for the most part. Occasionally a good song will come out, but not that often, in my opinion. So I like the old time stuff. That's me. But everybody's different. I'm sure this generation thinks their music is the best, like my generation thinks their music was the best. And probably my grandmother thought the same thing about her generation. It's just we have to find what works for us, what really, really works for us. Yeah, Dory, I do. So, Dory, do you have a favorite Valentine's Day story? You can type it in the chat if you want. Anybody, just type in the chat if you have a favorite Valentine's Day story that has occurred to you in your life. And I feel very blessed. I have been loved, and I have love in my life, and not just romantic love, but I have the love of my family and friends, and I feel very, very fortunate. But I'm a very loving person too. And I believe that what you give out, you get back. Maybe not from the same source that you give it out to, but you get it back somewhere, And yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree, Sparkling. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. And so any thoughts on the live streaming versus the videos versus, I'm not 100% certain that's how I'm going to do it, but I think I'm just leaning more to doing the live streams over here and putting up the content on the other channels. That's kind of what I'm leaning to. And, pretty much, I think. And I just think that, the analytics, I hear so much about analytics, and I don't really understand how all this analytics stuff works. I know there's a lot of YouTube videos up on the analytics and how to get the analytics to pay attention to you and, all of that. But I've listened to those things and I still don't understand them. I do hashtags, I do titles, I put, I try to make a good name for my title. And I think that really matters. Oh, well, that's not so good, Jory. So what was the outcome of all that? All sparkling ideas. You're very, very blessed. Very, very, very blessed, my friend. That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Like I said, when you have love, you are rich. Okay, there's a lot of people with a lot of money that don't have love. And when you have love, you are rich. Yeah, I would have probably been too, Dory. I would have been too. I would have been too, yeah. Because Valentine's Day is a special day. A lot of people don't think much of it. Hey, Boss Andrew, I haven't seen you in like forever. Where have you been, my friend? Where have you been? Have not seen you. Thank you, Boss Andrew. Thank you so much for sharing me out. I appreciate you. Thank you. And happy Valentine's Day to you, my friend. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't do TubeBuddy. I do the other one, vidIQ, and I do the free version. They want you to buy it, but I'm not that advanced yet in what I'm doing, and knowing I don't really want to take the time to figure out everything with it. And a lot of people like TubeBuddy, but they say it's a little bit complicated. So I don't know anything about TubeBuddy. Do you like TubeBuddy Sparkling Ideas? Do you like it? I've heard a lot of people say they really like it, but it takes some time to learn it. Whereas vidIQ doesn't really take a whole lot of time to learn it. I don't even know what vidIQ costs because I do get the free version. And with Canva, which are for thumbnails, I was paying for it. Then I decided I didn't want to pay for it anymore because I had plenty of thumbnails. And so I discontinued it. I do the free version, which is not very good because you only get a very limited amount that you can choose from. Wow, Jory. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I love Valentine's Day, though. I really do. Yeah. I think the holidays bring out a lot of memories. We all have memories like Thanksgiving memories, Christmas memories, New Year's memories, Valentine's Day memories, Easter memories. We all have them. We all have them in our life, you know. And so, yeah, yeah, yeah. So today I am going to, oh, you just want chocolate. So today, I think when I get off of here today, I'm going to go and do a little bit of, well, I'm an artist, so I may paint a little bit. I'm not sure yet. Um, I do a lot of organizing, and I always have stuff I want to do. I always have projects. I'm a big project person here at home. I always have some kind of projects going on of one kind or the other. I leave my sewing machine set up because my kids are always wanting me to repair something. So it's kind of always a project in motion. Sparkling Ideas says, yes, still trying to figure it out right now. As far for now, it amazes me. Brought me 10 to 20K views from what I've seen so far. Wow, Sparkling Ideas. So you really like that. I'll have to check into it. Have to really, really check into it. Oh, okay, Boss Andrew. Boss Andrew, if you can run over to my last video and comment on that, and that way I'll remember to go over. When I do my comments tonight, I'll go over when I see your comment on my video, whatever, probably last night's video. I think it's called Love. Just make a comment on there so that I will go over to your channel and share it out. Okay. Durang, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I will watch it too. Watch and share out. You want to watch it and you want to share out. Help each other grow their channels. Doesn't cost us anything to share someone out, but so many people don't do it. They just don't do it. And I think it's important to help each other grow each other's channels, because if we want to grow, the only way to grow is really building a community. And you build a community by being a friend. And, friends share each other out to help them grow. A lot of people don't want to do that because, well, it's like, well, if you grow and you get bigger than me, then I don't like that. It's the same way with live streaming. You can't really pick a time that there's not going to be anybody on, because there's always somebody on. I mean, I come on at 10 o'clock at night and there's all kinds of people I know that are on. And if I wait for somebody not to be on, it's never going to happen. So I just come on regardless of who's on. And we all know that. We all know that we're all going to be, stepping on each other's toes. And that's okay. That's okay. We share each other out. I tell people, go on over there. They're on too. You can open up a separate tab and be on mine while you're on theirs. Sparkling Ideas says, I love sewing and designing. So that's why I connected with you. We have something in common, sewing. Absolutely. I have two sewing machines. They're one's in the box, one's sitting out. And, basically I use most of it now for just mending things and things like that. But I used to sew like curtains and all kinds of stuff. Latin literature and its influence on American literature. That's a wonderful topic. Wonderful, wonderful topic, my friend. Oh, thank you, Boss Andrew. Thank you. The key to it with me is I don't go back on the live stream, and sometimes late at night, by that time I'm tired and worn out like most of us, and I forget, and not forget, but I'm, answering comments in that. Whereas when you put put a comment in the under one of my daily videos, which I go back to, then what happens is, not too far back. You want to get one within the last day, because I only go back so far to check comments. And then what I do is I go, oh, okay, Boss Andrew, I'm going to go over to his channel, watch his video, and then share it out. And so if you're not connected to Boss Andrew, he's really helps you to grow your channel. So really, he knows the true idea of friendship and sharing each other out. So connect with Boss Andrew's channel, if you will. And I have a lot of great channels that come through here, all kinds of great channels that come through here. And, you never know who you're going to get. Some days it's always different people. Always different people. And when you do live streams at different times, you draw in a different set of people, because, different parts of the world. And so that's why I like doing live streams at different times. Hey, Jerry boy, welcome, my friend. Great to see you. Happy Valentine's Day to you, my friend. I hope you're having a great one. So yeah. I love Valentine's Day stories. I remember when I first got to California, there was this young guy who just graduated pharmacy school. I was like 19. And he was a pharmacist, but like a young pharmacist. I don't know, maybe 24 years old or something. So I remember I just moved there, so I didn't have a boyfriend or anything at that time. So he brought me over Valentine's Day candy. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. Yeah, I don't remember his name, though. Funny what you remember. Funny what you remember. And if you don't know Durang Kamata's channel, make sure to connect. Okay. We all support each other. That's how this thing works. You support each other so that each other can grow. When you share out, your friends get to see them, and then in turn they share you out. The key to it is if someone's nice enough to share you out, you want to go back and try to find one of their videos, if possible, to share out. And not all people have the ability to share out. You have to have a community tab, which I think now they lowered it to 500 subscribers. But I've had people say, oh, when I get my community tab, I'll share you out all the time. They never did, and I would share them out to help them grow their channel to get to where they're at, and then they didn't return the favor. And, I have well over 5,000 videos on this channel alone. I'm sure that they could have found one that they really liked and that they would share out. But often people think that sharing out is going to take something from them, and it doesn't. It doesn't take anything. What you give out will come back to you. Will come back to you. And so yeah. So so when I get off of here today, I'm going to work on some projects. Probably do a 10 o'clock live tonight, Eastern Standard Time. Probably. Now, when I say probably, most likely I'll be here, but sometimes, my husband and I'll go to dinner, or something will come up and he'll say, hey, let's go to dinner. Well, I'm going to go to dinner, and so, if you don't see me on live and I said I'm going to be on live, likely we went to dinner or something with the family came up or whatever. And so I try to come on at 10 o'clock if I'm going to come on, sometimes 9:30, sometimes 10:30. Sometimes as late as 10:40, but usually right at 10 or 9:55 or something, usually 5 minutes before the hour. Oh, wow, Jerry boy, congratulations. Congratulations. And it's so easy to use. All you do is click on it, and it'll have like a big red share button. And you just, like if you're going to share a live stream, you just type in live stream and then send it out. And then your friends get to see it. Thank you, Boss Andrew. That is so nice of you. See, Boss Andrew is such a supportive channel, and you really, really want to connect with Boss Andrew. You really do. He's a wonderful channel. He's changed his name at least once, I think. Right, Andrew? I can't remember what your other name or names were in the past. I know it had Andrew in it, but I can't quite remember, And I think, Boss Andrew, you and I met over on Brenda Land's channel, if I remember correctly. It's been quite a while back, but I think that's what I remember, that we met over there. Yeah, yeah. You changed it quite a few. Now I've kept my names pretty much the same. I have what about mom? What would mom say with Dianna Brianne Fairchild? This what would mom say with Dianna Brianne Fairchild? I have Grandma's Porch with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, Grandma's Adventures with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, Grandma's House with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, and then this channel, Dianna Brianne Fairchild. So yeah, so like I'm figuring I'm going to do my live streams over here and my video content over there for the most part. Oh, I love Dallas, Texas, sparkling ideas. I lived several times in Texas, and I lived in Houston. I lived in Central Texas as well. And I love Texas. And it's such a big state. It's so diverse. And I love Texas. It's just a beautiful state. It's a beautiful state to drive through. You know, if you like nice long drives and everything, it's really a beautiful state to drive through. And Dallas, I've been to Dallas numerous times. I like Dallas. It's a beautiful city. Big city, though. Very, very big. A lot of traffic. But Houston traffic, I think, was the worst traffic of anywhere because they had always construction going on, always going different directions, road work. I mean, it was just crazy in Houston. And that was years ago. Years ago. I don't know what it's like now. You know, it's probably even much more so, I would imagine. When I moved to Palm Springs years and years ago, this is a long time in the 70s, first went to Palm Springs. It was just a small area, very small, and it would shut down basically during the summer. Hey, Rob Black, thank you for coming, my friend. Thank you so much, Rob. Happy Valentine's Day to you. And yeah, and now Palm Springs is like a totally different world. It's almost becoming like Las Vegas out there. It's huge. It's just huge. You know, and I remember that there was like one traffic light between Palm Springs and Palm Desert. And Indian Wells was just a bunch of date fields. And now it's one of the biggest, most expensive places to live. What time, Passion for Art, are you going to be on? What time? Passion for Art's going to be painting the fence on the barn today. I like how Passion for Art does a little bit of her painting each day on the live stream. So you're kind of working right along with her. And, you know, Passion for Art, it's such a wonderful channel that you have. You really, I love your channel. Absolutely love your channel. So anyone that's not connected to Passion for Art, I do hope you connect to Passion for Art. Yeah, sparkling ideas. I can only imagine because back then it was really something. And, you know, people love Texas and they love Dallas. And I remember the show Dallas. Oh my gosh, we used to look forward to it on Friday nights. My mother and I would wait for the 10 o'clock show Dallas to come on. We just loved it. We absolutely loved it. Okay, Passion for Art. So you're not going to be live tonight. Are you going to post a video of it, or are you going to wait and do a live stream like tomorrow or something like that? Okay, sparkling ideas. That sounds wonderful. Hey, James Skype, my dear friend. Hey, welcome. If you don't know James Skype, you wanna connect with James Skype. He's got a great big channel. And John Paul says he shared Passion for Art out a couple of times. John has a great channel too. He comes live. John Paul comes live, I think almost daily. You know, I don't know, John, how long you stay on your lives, but I know, you know, you do them at least a half hour long or whatever to kind of, you know, stay connected to people, which I think is wonderful. That's kind of me, you know. Oh, Passion for It. That sounds good. Hey, all that fluff, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, my friend. Wonderful to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you, my friend. Yeah, I think that Valentine's Day is just an amazing day, and it brings people together. And like I said, John put, oh, 3 hours. Yeah, that's a long life. John, the longest I've ever been on anything was like 4.5 hours, and I was so depleted and so exhausted. And I had a lot of people on my panel that day, and it's too much for me. I do this because I enjoy it. I don't do it for monetary purposes or to sell something or anything like that. I do it because I enjoy it. And for me to be on 4 or 5 hours, that takes time away from my other things. It takes time away from my family. So for that reason, I'm usually here an hour, maybe two. I've been up here lately. The longest is like 2.5 hours. So you'll see me here from anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour and a half to, maybe 2 hours. It just depends. Um, but a 4, 3, 4, 5 hour, some people go on 7, 8 hours. I personally, that's not for me. I'm here to enjoy being here. And something like that would, exhaust me, even with people up on the panel to carry the conversation as the hostess. It would still be too much for me, I think, because I've done it before, and it's nice, but it's a lot. It's a lot. I think it depends upon what the conversation is about. John, I think you have a lot of interesting topics that you cover on your channel. And so, hey, Arnie, welcome, welcome, my friend. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day, Arnie. And I think it just depends. Oh, that's cool, sparkling ideas. I hope they bring the show back. Even though it'll be all new people because all the other ones are either dead or very, very old. But I'd love to see that. Love to see Dallas come back because it was such a wonderful show. I don't know if they could ever duplicate its success in the early, the first Dallas, but I think a lot of people from the first Dallas would most certainly watch it again. And I know they did a second show for a while. How was Walmart, Arnie? How was Walmart? Was it good? Arnie loves to go to Walmart. I haven't, you know what? I haven't been in Walmart in a couple years. My husband goes, my kids go. I buy most of my stuff online right now, or I send my kids or my husband. I don't usually go to Walmart much. Oh, thank you, Boss Andrew. That's wonderful. That was wonderful. Thank you. You are so kind and so generous. Thank you. Um, Arnie says it was really crazy. I just don't like to go there. I'm not a Walmart. My husband will buy me stuff from Walmart. I'll tell him go to Walmart and get me this, get me that. But I'm not a big Walmart person. A lot of people are. A lot of people love it. The Anthony's Family Show. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here, and happy Valentine's Day to you. And but John, yeah, I think 4 or 5. Some people sleep on here. They actually get on here. They do a live stream, and you watch them sleep. That would just not be me. That would not be me. I'm not a you know um, I just know people that are on for a long, long period of time. And, if that's all I had to do, then that would be different. But I have a lot of other things I do in my day. John says, I do all my shopping online, even my groceries. Now, John, I've never shopped for groceries online. How does that work? Do you pull up or do they deliver it or do you pay extra or how does that work? My kids go grocery shopping for me. I love grocery shopping, but here lately I haven't been doing it. I usually give them a list. They go to the grocery store, or my husband picks stuff up because I've got a lot of, canned goods and things like that. And I'm trying to use a lot of that up. My husband and I, we go out to eat about twice a week. So, so even though we go out to eat about twice a week, yeah, Jerry boy, I don't either, but some people do. And this is the thing. See, I take down the blue wrenches when I'm finished. And so, and I think that's mainly for people that leave the blue wrenches up. And so people that want to come to their channel that are already subscribed, they can reconnect with each other, but then they're probably already connected. And there's really no conversation going on, when they do the sleep live stream. So for me, it's just not what I do. Wow, John, that's a great deal then, because you'd spend that on gas just getting there. I'll have to watch that Durang on the Korea ramen. I'll have to watch that. That sounds really, really good. Now, is the Korea ramen the same as like ramen noodles, or do you make your own ramen, or how does that work? And yeah, so for me, you're not gonna see me do a sleep live stream. Not at all. I'm not gonna do that. But everybody's different. Everybody's different. Thank you, Jerry Boy. Thank you. Yeah, I usually have people come up today. I'm not, because I'm not going to be on here real long like I usually, well, not like I usually am, but sometimes I'm on here up to 2 hours. Like I said, anywhere from 20 minutes to 2 hours to 2.5 hours. But because I hope to come on tonight, unless we're out to dinner, I'm not going to be on, I'm not going to be on real long today. But normally I bring other people up, and it's all good. Yeah, there's just no purpose in going for me, because I go to socialize, John, and for conversation and hear what's going on. And usually, if you go to one of those and you have a blue wrench, you've already connected with everybody there anyhow, right? Hey, Bisma, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. And what I like about the live streams, even though I'm a content provider, it gives me a chance to connect with you, whether it's through the stream or whether it's up on panel, in real time. And I like that. Okay, sparkling ideas. I most certainly have to check that out. Um, yeah, I think most of the ramen noodles do have preservatives, I think. Yeah, yeah. But it makes it better when you have people up here with you, because when you have people up here, like Arnie usually comes up, Dory comes up, different ones come up, it carries the conversation with you. So you're not on here trying to hold the conversation, because you wear out from talking, and you're trying to watch the stream, and you're trying to talk, and you're trying to remember what you just were talking about, because it's kind of a back and forth thing. Whereas when I do the videos, I'm focused on one topic. So they're two very different things. Yeah, sparkling ideas. Yes. Thank you. I probably will be on tonight. If I'm not out at dinner, I probably will be on tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, sparkling ideas. So make sure to come by. I should be on tonight, which would be, I think, an hour or two difference. I don't know how far you're back, if it's an hour or two. I think you're 2 hours back, but it could be one. Oh, wow. Glasgow. Wow, Scotland. I've been to England. I have not been to Scotland. That's on my bucket list. Okay, my new bucket list. I've already completed my old bucket list. I heard Scotland. Everyone says you've got to go to Scotland. It's beautiful. Sounds wonderful, sparkling ideas. I would love that. Love that. Love that. Yeah, this one's going to be a shorter one today. Actually, it's not so short. It's an hour long, which is a lot for me, you know. So you're 1 hour back. So if it's 2:54 here, you're 1:54. Okay. See, we get all these different time zones and it's across the world, and some people are like 15 hours ahead. Wow, Dory. Where did you get your salad from, Dory? Yeah, Norway's beautiful, Germany. I lived in Bavaria for a long time. I love Europe. Yep, John, you're right. You're right. I loved Europe. I lived in Europe. I traveled all over Europe, not all over, but I traveled many, many places in Europe and loved it. And we had a pickup truck and we would travel, sleep in the back of the pickup truck. Sometimes I had a little white BMW convertible and we take the convertible out. Oh, it was wonderful. Drive over to France, have some the pizza they used to make outside. We'd sit outside. Oh, it was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. John, you've been all through Europe. Wow. And did you do that recently, or was that like a long time ago? Or was it kind of back and forth? So, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, John, are you coming on today live? Now, I'm probably going to, like I said, if I'm not out and about or I'm not preoccupied, I'll be on probably right around 10 o'clock tonight. Um, Oh, okay, John. Okay. That's the best time to travel when you're young. You know, my I knew someone that came over to visit us when we lived in Europe and they could barely get around at their age. And oh yeah, sparkling ideas. Wow. And I often said traveling is for the young because you're able to climb the steps and climb all that stuff. And I remember we went to Neuschwanstein Castle and they could barely get up the steps and there was no like elevator or anything else. And so you really traveling when you're younger, I think, is where it's at. And I was younger when we did all our traveling. And although I can still get around, perfectly fine, but it's just, I think traveling is really great if you can do it when you're younger. Traveling is for the young. I heard someone say that once, and I think so. I think so. Well, everyone, I'm going to make this a short one. I've been on an hour and 2 minutes, and I'm going to make it a short one. And I hope you all have an amazing day and amazing Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I hope your week is going to be amazing. And I have some things I want to do here. So, like a lot of live streamers, they get, 1,000 views because they're on for hours. I'm on for a short time, so my views are not as great because you have to be on here for people to be here, to see you and be available and all of that kind of stuff. But hopefully I'll be on tonight. And if you're around, I hope you look for me. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. And yeah, yeah, yeah. I really appreciate all of you coming to visit me. And you never know who's going to show up when I do a live stream because it's always different. A lot of the same people, but also new people each time. So I thank you so much. And well, may God bless you. And I wish you a great day. Happy Valentine's Day to you. And hopefully I'll see you tonight. Okay. From my house to yours. Talk to you then. Bye bye.